After almost 5 months in Taiwan, today is our last day here since we are flying back to Belgium for a few weeks this evening. Our final mission here in Taiwan, at least for now, is to hunt down the best beef noodle soup in Taipei and try to pack up in time for our flight tonight.
Good afternoon! Welcome back to Taipei.
Taipei! Today is another hot, sweaty day in Taipei.
Yeah, it's
you would
sweltering
expect
hot
no
today.
less, but it is super sunny.
Yeah.
With the typhoon passing by close to Taiwan a couple of days ago, we've had a few days of rain, but now
Yeah, it was a bit rainy, a bit cloudy, which was also nice. It wasn't super hot. But today, again, to the super hotness.
not that it's that useful for us, because the main event of the day is going to be looking for the best beef noodles in Taipei.
Yeah, our favorite food here in Taiwan, as we maybe mentioned a couple of times, is beef noodle soup. And we thought, since we're in Taipei, biggest city, they should have really good beef noodle soup here. So we googled a little bit. I think there's two places that are quoted usually as being the best beef noodle soup, and we're going to one of them today. Fortunately, it's only a 10-minute walk from our apartment, which is very convenient. And yeah, I'm kind of really hungry now because it's already afternoon, like past lunchtime. It's 1 o'clock now, and didn't have any food today, so really in the mood for a big bowl of beef noodle soup.
We also have a few small errands to run. Stuff that we need for our flight later today.
Yep.
Things like that. So we're gonna see if we can find those things around here in Taipei. As we said, huge city, should work out. The shopping spree commences.
Here it is, but this is too big to take on an airplane.
We're looking for a stash of disinfectant, but this is not exactly carry-on size.
Small one?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, 谢谢.
Should we take two?
How much are they? Maybe we should take 3?
They're pretty cheap, 70,
Take 3. Take 3. And they're the right one, they're the correct ones, like they're the actual proper.
75% alcohol.
Okay, because when we first arrived in Taiwan,
When I'm in need for a shot on the plane, it's like, alcohol.
when we first arrived in Taiwan, we were doing the home quarantine. I was really adamant about disinfecting everything that came into our apartment, but apparently the disinfectant I'd bought was not the right disinfectant, so I wasn't really properly disinfecting anything and just wiping a whole bunch of stuff down that didn't help. So learn a lesson there.
谢谢。
Thank you, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Should be. Wait, this is a hairdress? Oh, massage place?
Massage place?
You can try and eat beef noodles there, but I'm not sure if it would be very good.
No.
Foot massage place. Oh, here it is.
Lin Dong Fang. This is where we are gonna have our beef noodles. Almost went to the wrong place actually. It's on the other side of the sign. Ni hao. Hello.
Lindong Fang beef noodles. Smells good in here. It's actually a really nice place. Usually, like some of the beef noodle places are like more traditional, a bit more older, but this is really nice and modern. Smells good in here.
So what are we having?
Beef noodle soup. And you have some options with beef, with tendon, with tripe, without meat. Why would anybody do that? I'm gonna go for the large beef noodle soup because that's what we're here for. One water.
Okay.
Oh, and a Fanta? Fanta?
Drink.
Drink?
I'll drink.
Oh, I can get it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheerio.
Thank you. Cheerio.
What?
Never use that word, Cheerio. Howdy
Introduce
ho.
him.
Toodaloo. Cheerio.
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 These little cans are so cute. They're so small. What are they, like 25 centiliters? Tastes like Fanta. Confirmed. It is Fanta. This is probably spicy sauce.
Looks like it. Spicy sauce.
Mike is the topping master. He usually does all of the toppings and sauces for beef noodle soup.
Oh yeah. Smells very good. Lots of beef in there as well. Just gonna add in few drops of spicy sauce to begin with.
And what is this then? It looks like some peanut buttery thing, or maybe it's just wishful thinking on my behalf, but
kind of spicy butter with some
butter.
some other herbs and spices in there.
Just looking at the topping and sauce selection, it's not that impressive for a restaurant that's supposed to be that good. To be honest, to be completely honest.
It's not about the toppings, Kim.
It's not about the toppings though. It's about the noodles and the broth and.
Gonna start off with a little of broth. Oh, it was really good. It's pretty deep flavor.
It looks like it too because it has this sort of darker color. That's usually a more intense flavor for the broth.
And it's not like it's a super strong flavor per se, but it's like very deep, very complex. Oh, it's super good. Now, the noodles, because people might think it's just noodles, like they're part of the soup to give it some filling. It's just, you know, soup with some beef and then like the third thing that's in there is some noodles, but noodles are actually very important. They're thicker kind of noodles, not super thick. I've had them thicker actually. Really, really good and still quite chewy, like not too overcooked or overboiled. Before I start on the beef, just gonna have a quick bite here of the hagang, it's called. It's actually listed as one of their signature dishes. We weren't really planning on ordering any side dishes, but then I saw it's like their signature dish. It's dried tofu cooked in a beef broth.
Yeah? You look very convinced.
It's very juicy. Tofu is normally a bit more soft, but since it's been dried, it's a bit more crunchy, like a lot more texture. It has been recooked again, so it's like crunchy and quite juicy with the beef on the inside, beef broth on the inside. Now for the beef. Oh, look at that. Oh,
That looks
right there.
super tender.
Look. It just falls apart like that. Oh, wow.
You know the beef
wow.
noodle soup is good when Nate says wow.
I think, is this my favorite beef noodle soup in Taiwan? It's a close call between this one and the one we had in Kaohsiung at the Lotus Pond. Not sure, it's been almost 3 months that I have that one, so it wouldn't be fair to like make a comparison, but those two are my favorite ones, and we had beef noodle soup quite a lot of times. Let's have Kim's expert opinion on this.
Whoa, it is really good. Like you say, it's not necessarily super complex flavor, but it's very, very deep and very beefy. It's beefed up. Wow, that's really, really good. I have to say this is my favorite probably out of all the ones we've had.
Oh, taste the beef, taste the beef.
This beef is amazing. It's so super tender. It's like literally, look. This is crazy. And also now I understand why they don't have that many sauces. Because at first I was like, where are my toppings, damn it? But the broth is just so good. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Add a little bit of spiciness to it and that's it.
The only thing more toppings could do was allow people to mess up the flavor that's in the broth. Oh, so good. Guys, you're both full again.
This nice lady came around with a big can of broth, big can of soup. She said, do you want some more broth? I was like, oh yeah, I want a little bit. And I thought, well, maybe she's gonna add like a little bit just to warm it up again.
Going.
But she kept on going. I had to stop her, otherwise she would have like completely filled it up again.
And you were almost done with your broth, and now you have like at least half a bowl.
Yeah, really great. I love this place.
That's a really nice touch. We haven't had that yet.
Oh, I love this place. I think I'm gonna just live here. I can like put a mattress here in the corner, and every morning I wake up, it's like,
Where's my noodles?
Mr. Wang or Mr. Chen, please give me some noodles. I think after a while they will just give me every morning. I'm pretty stuffed now. It was 440 NT, so about 13-14 US dollars for 2 big bowls and a small side dish. Pretty good price, I would say. The refills were free, so.
So we are at Family Mart to figure out if it is really true that you can do pretty much anything at 7-Eleven/Family Mart. Because we have to print some forms before we catch our flight. And this is looking pretty promising. Is it a printer?
Coffee machine.
Should be able to print. No? Family port.
Print.
Ooh, there's a printer function.
Do we have a USB cable? No.
No. Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, we need
You
a cable.
only have it on your phone?
Yeah.
Maybe they have one here. What kind of... I think it probably wouldn't hurt to have.
With this one, you can adapt it to pretty much anything. From USB to USB-C to USB Mini.
It's a Christmas miracle. Imagine now if it doesn't work.
Doesn't seem to work. Maybe we should just put them on a USB drive and then come back and then print them.
Fortunately for us, our apartment is only a few blocks from the Family Mart we were at. What I had not noticed about this cable is this. Look how... Look how premium this cable looks. Like, okay, it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's... You can change it into like this universal cable, and it has this very fancy material. And look at this, like a little premium.
It sounds like you're starting a web shop, Kim.
I'm not. The discount code is below.
This
Or
video,
something.
this video is sponsored by Family Mart.
This video is sponsored by... No, it's not. It's not sponsored. Also, we think we have our documents we need to print. We're gonna give it another go, but now we have a little after lunch dip. So we're first gonna get ourselves something to cheer us up, like to invigorate us to all those fancy words.
Helps if you push the elevator button.
Apparently we were in the elevator for a good 30 seconds that whole bit, and I hadn't pushed the button yet. This place has our favorite tea, favorite bubble tea.
Yes, indeed.
Also, Juno, who is the person who introduced us to this place and to the bubble tea they have here, told us that you have to take 50% sugar, only 50%, half of the normal sweetness level, and then it's at its best. So, second of these bubble teas per day. We have to make it count now.
Can we have one pearl milk tea?
Oh yeah! Cheers!
Oh yeah, cheers. I got myself a winter melon juice. Because I wasn't really in the mood for tea. I had the tea this morning and it's like very milky and it's super hot. I was just in the mood for something super cold.
How was that?
Very sweet though, but I like it.
Shall we go to the nearest Family Mart?
I think.
It's over there.
I don't know if I'm prepared for that long, treacherous walk.
Journey. Let's go. Place your bets now, people. Will this work out? The printing ordeal. It's actually working. Oh, that's great. Basically, the forms we're printing right now is something that the Belgian government requires us to fill in for when we get back, so that they can track us for where we do the quarantine. You have to print it and you even have to present it before boarding, otherwise the airline won't let you enter. And obviously it can be a pretty important piece of paper, so glad we got to sort that out.
This machine's asking me all sorts of questions. I just keep pushing the button.
Favorite color? Quick.
Blue.
Wrong answer. Family Mart color is green.
Look at this. I push buttons and paper comes out.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yay, finally! Another successful mission. At Family Mart 7-Eleven, everything is possible.
Alright. Current time, 5:30 p.m. State of the apartment, a complete and utter mess. And I've got someone chilling on the bed.
I just had a little nap for half an hour because I was pretty tired.
Oh, we have less than an hour and a half actually. Before we have to vacate this apartment and get on our way to the airport.
1.5 hour. Okay, I'll have a little second nap first
No.
and then I'll see you.
No, you will not. It's time to get up.
Help! Somebody!
We're gonna pack up our stuff and we're gonna show you a little bit of our packing process. Like very short, the stuff we carry. Because lately we've been getting the question a lot, what the heck do you take when you're traveling for an entire year? What do you bring and what do you leave? Gonna be answered right now. This room has been emptied. No more stuff here. Now we may have made like a small little mess. I think the main thing
The room wasn't this messy when we started, but we just got everything out so we can make sure we order it properly, because since we're taking a flight now, we need to make sure that everything that goes with us into the cabin is allowed to go there, and then also that everything that goes into our backpack is properly packed so it doesn't get damaged. We got everything out and then we're gonna put everything back in.
Yep.
So first of all, let's start with the bottom compartment of my backpack. This holds at the moment my hiking shoes and my sneakers and pair of slippers. The hiking shoes, I'm not sure, I mean, if you really need to take them, especially if you're not going hiking that much like us. I mean, I've been happy to have them because like when you go like on a proper hike for a couple of days, nice to have them. But mostly, I mean, they just sit in my backpack. In my main compartment, I've got these 3 packing cubes. We just did some laundry and these are the shorts I still need to put in there. This packing cube is my underwear and my socks. I got these from Kim's sister's boyfriend, Max. So if you're watching this, Max, thank you so much. They're by Eagle Creek and they're super high quality.
Oh yeah, you can just feel the fabric's not too thick.
Oh. And then I have these 2 as well, also by Eagle Creek, the set you can buy. Yeah. And these 2 basically contain pretty much all my clothes for the rest. This packing cube, which holds some of my, I would say, warmer clothes, long trousers and a very thin sweater. And the other one basically holds all my t-shirts and shorts. I think I have 6, 7 t-shirts, and normally I have 3 pairs of shorts, but now maybe I have 5 because I bought some new ones here and I haven't thrown the old ones out yet. Alright, then in the top compartment of my backpack, it's, well, basically it's my toiletries. It's bug spray, sun lotion and some shampoo. And then we have basically the category of the rest. It's things that are not really neatly packed up. So for example, I have this, which is our GoPro underwater housing, my diving computer, snorkeling gear, which we normally don't carry, but I bought this in
Baisha Beach in Kending.
At Baisha Beach in Kending, indeed. One pretty heavy packing cube with basically chargers for everything, like our camera, our
We have 2
drone.
of those. This is full of charging stuff, and then this is as well. So I'll just show you why packing cubes can be so handy, especially for us with all the stuff that we need. Like you can see there's a bunch of stuff in there, like locks, like safety pads, a bunch of stuff to attach the GoPro to, stuff to clean the camera. This needs the camera when you like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of small stuff that otherwise just gets lost in your backpack.
Yeah,
basically.
and this is 90% camera related stuff.
So you sort of need a spot to put all those tiny little things that you're probably not gonna use. You also need a spot to put, my god, what happened to you?
All the bulky, like these are the more bulky items that I just put like loosely into my backpack. I just stuff it in somewhere. I have this hat, a scarf, my rain jacket. This is my main sweater. I'm not gonna stuff this in there because I'm gonna take it on the plane now. I guess that's basically it, what lives in our big backpack. We also, we also have one big towel. I'm not sure where it is.
That's in my backpack.
It folds up into like a package like this, not like huge. But other than that, I think that's it, no? I mean, we use stuff in our carry-on, camera stuff and laptops, but that's it. So we're actually not carrying all that much stuff. I think we kept our clothes to a minimum. I mean, 5 or 6 t-shirts, not that much. I know some people travel with just 3 t-shirts, like wear one, wash one and dry one, like for 3 days. But to be honest, I can't be bothered with that. Like we wash.
We also don't have the discipline for that.
Yeah, we wash about once a week, so I need about 6, 7 t-shirts.
And this is the type of backpack that Naik has. It's the Deuter Air Contact, 55 liters plus 10, because the top sort of expands.
It's 55 liters. It's really good for what we need, and I really need this as well. Probably if we wouldn't have so much camera gear and all related to that, I would be really able to do it with a 40 liter easily, but since we have so much chargers and all that stuff, we just need it. So basically packing and unpacking is very easy. I shove the packing cubes in there. 1, 2, 3, and then I just kind of shove the more bulky items in there like this. But the scarf I usually put on the bottom.
It sort of fills the gaps as well, because it's like
So
you can fit it in between.
Normally I put the scarf on the bottom and then I just fill the other stuff with a bit to the sides.
And then you can access the main compartment not only from the top, because that top loading style of backpack is not so handy. You also have zippers here, like zippers that go all the way around. So this entire bit, you can loosen that up and open it up, which gives you really easy access to everything. And then here you have an additional zipper as well. So it's time to zip your backpack up.
Yeah, super easy. We have 250 face masks that we're taking back to Belgium since, I mean, pretty good face masks here in Taiwan, and we thought, oh, hey, since we're here, we're just gonna take them back. But they're quite, like the boxes they're in, they're quite bulky, so we have to find some ways to, and places to stuff them in. It's like Tetris. There's some room up here.
This is the first ever time where we're packing and I'm like, I'm not sure where it's all gonna fit.
Yeah.
Normally we travel quite a bit lighter than we do now. By the way, thank you to everyone who sent us some face masks. So many people have given us some of their supplies of the surgical masks. Even someone sent us a couple of N95 masks to take with us on the flight. That is really super, super nice. We're really, really grateful for that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Look at that. Look how tightly packed that is. That is insane. It's also the heaviest. Like, what are the weight restrictions? For not for passengers, but for luggage with Emirates?
23 kilos, so
Oh, that should be fine. This is heavy.
it'll be probably 14 kilos or
Yeah,
something.
like 14 or 15 maybe. We're all packed up. We're gonna head to the airport in a little bit. We're definitely going to miss Taiwan.
We're going to miss Taiwan a lot. We're going to miss the people. We're going to miss the food. The beautiful nature.
We're not gonna miss the weather though.
No, we're not gonna miss the weather. The last 2 months been too hot.
After all the pandemic stuff is under control, we'll probably be back at some point for a little
And in
Taiwan
case-
2.0.
In case you guys are wondering, we're going to keep the Chinese subtitles. So when we're flying back to Europe, and even when we're going to show you Belgium and all that stuff, we will keep these Chinese subtitles so that you can keep watching us.
And we really look forward to showing you like Belgium, our hometown, all the cool things you can see around there, show you around the next phase of the plan. We'll hope you'll also tune in for the next video because I think it'll be quite interesting to see what a flight, an international flight, 27 hours of travel is like during the pandemic.
Yeah. I'm actually quite curious to know myself, so I think it
Yeah.
will be a cool video.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope you give this video a big thumbs up, and we shall see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.